Morning, guys. I hope you can hear me. I just want to say I was meant to be uploading about 3 videos by now, but guess what? Those 2 videos for some reason didn't have any audio, so I lost all of that video journal that I'd made. Maybe it is what it is. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe, if you believe in God, God's made it this way, and He's probably led me to compile all of them into one video under maybe 12 to 15 minutes because I've missed 3 videos now. It's supposed to be a 4th one. But anyhow, it is what it is. So here we go. So from the first video, I was looking for a job, and I think, so about at the end of January, I managed to find one through a recruitment agency. And funny enough, I signed up for them a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe about a year ago, because I was trying to quit for my previous job as in a waste disposal team for the Cribs Mall, because the management's gone bad there, and I did insist on a morning shift rather than the afternoon one where the pickers are. I'm glad I didn't go, because now I just realized that's where everybody likes to fire people. And even for the shifts that I picked, I'm so glad I picked the early morning shift, due to the fact that with my religion that I'm in currently right now, it's we respect the Sabbath keeping, which is Friday sunset, Saturday sunset. We do try our best, and so with that, I'm so lucky that I chose it, because during that time they were firing people in the pickers department. I've seen some people there that are like 2-3 days a week, and then they're gone. They've been fired by the company. Whether they're still with the agency, I don't know. I assume they are. And they all work tirelessly to fit those people in, depending on the client's needs. Obviously, the client goes first before the people like us, workers, just because they bring money in. Anyway, I'm so glad that I survived that bit without even realizing, and then again, I did say in my previous video that it's like wherever I go, there's always something wrong. Like either it's a bad boss, toxic environment, wherever you go, it's just always the case, really. You can never escape it. Other times it could be worse, a little bit worse, a little bit more, a little less worse, but it's not perfect. And my brother, he's so lucky to find a good company, and it's very rare these days to find that looks after you, because normally company comes first, money comes first. In this land that we live in, I think there's this Amazon Prime film about apocalypse or something like that, or when the society collapsed, that one of the lines said, money is the only God left in this earth. And it is true for many people, whether you like it or not. Seems to be the popular thing. It's funny how some people don't believe in God, but they don't realize they're worshipping something or other, or someone. It's just something to think about. It's something that I've noticed, and they don't even realize it. Again, I don't want to make this video too religious or something, but I'm just saying it out there. It's up to you to decide what you think. If you want to voice out your opinion, you're more than welcome to put it in the comment section. So knee problem. He's injured his knee, so he's got medically to discharge. He won't carry on. Fair play to him. He's trying. He's got a baby on the way unexpectedly, and him and his missus trying, just working and everything like that. He may come across as aloof and things like that, and the way he speaks sounds a little bit dumb, but he's a nice person, and unfortunately the last couple of jobs that he's had, probably one of the reasons why they've let him go, and obviously one of them was probably just cutbacks, is unfortunately a lot of these people just judge him as a person. Really, he's never really got to know him as a person like we do as a worker, because we work with him closely. On top of that, yes, because of his work attitude, sadly he got fired last week, so that's another one that I wanted to talk about. So basically the story was that they were thinking of they are wanting to move the friend of a supervisor that works in the office, because the goods in department has currently gone down. There's not much work for him to be there, really. There's not much point. So they offered him a space to be with the accounting team, which is where I'm at, and Ryan. Now, to do that, they only had a certain amount of spaces. So they had to choose. We had to choose between me and Ryan. And there's something that neither me or Ryan could do about that. It's down to them. And all my days, it could have been me. Like, what if I went in this job a month ago and maybe he's just as good as me, or much better? I would have been in a chopping block. Like, really, I could have been fired. The worst thing about it is, if I do get fired, how am I supposed to finance my pre-booked holiday on July? And I went ahead for it, with some friends, just cause I thought to myself, yes, I can save up money, but I'll be miserable, and I said, I gotta take my life a bit at a time, with a good amount of balance of, being sensible, and having a plan and working towards a plan. That's fine. But anyway, I was like, man, it could have been me. I could have been fired, and I'm back to square one again after a month. And being jobless for a month and a half for me is not a good thing. I don't want to come back to it, not at least after a year or so. I need a break from that. That was stressful. That was bad. That was hard. So it could have been me, and it's so I don't know. Call it luck, call it blessing, miracle, whatever, but sometimes some miracles don't even need to be big, but this one was something else. Poor lad, bless him, and to be honest with you, he's not even really missing out with the company I'm working in. It's not a perfect company, the bosses aren't that great. Yeah, for work wise, they're good, they get the job done, but in terms of just getting on with them, it's not the kind of best bosses you really want to hang around with. They're a bit weird, insecure how I feel about them. It seems like they ain't got no pair of balls. So that's that, really. And I've ever felt so lucky. And one thing I wanted to mention about as well was workplace mafia. This place that I'm working at, so the job that I'm doing is counting. It's not too bad, but almost like everywhere else, I guess. And it's almost like there's in every department there's little gangs, and a collective of them is like a mafia alliance or something like that. It's like everybody knows everybody there. They're all connected to one or each other. But the funny thing is, because they're so used to this environment, they've been doing this job for so long, it's like they made their own little world. It's like we've come in there and they said, you're in our dominion now. You do as we say, type of attitude. Not directly, maybe indirectly, but it's that vibe that they give off. It's like there's something else all of a sudden. Just because they wear colored high vis. You know, so the colored high vis over there is basic purple is supervisor, red or pink is manager, and normal is yellow. And they just think there's something else. It's like, come on, you know, you're just a manager, a supervisor. You're not like something special. King Harry, Queen, King Charles, whatever. You're just a person, mate. You're just another supervisor, another manager. Some of them, they think they're so special. It's like they get like an ego trip. They just can't handle this inclination of indulging that power, and it's just a feeling. They just like that feeling, and for me it looks stupid. For them it's not, because they think in their mind they think they're just higher. But some of them, the way they talk is a bit rubbish, and you know, so they don't know who they're talking to. I mean, one of them that I work with over there, he's quite an accomplished real estate guy or something like that. He's about to retire, and he's only here for about a month and a half, and he's going around about March, and they talking to him like he's some homeless guy. Like, work that one out. That's crazy. It's crazy to me how people can just do that. And it's crazy how, where you find them, you know, in these nicks and crannies of the world. You don't really see them out here in the streets, in the shop floor or whatever. It's always on these weird little jobs that you find. It's just weird, really weird. But hey ho, you know, good thing is I'm not there forever. I have a plan. I don't feel stuck, because if I do, I'd be depressed work doing that kind of it. What's the point? What's the purpose? But I'm there to grind. Every night I'm doing, after work every night I'm doing something interesting, just to let the steam off and live my life a little. And it's Monday to Friday, guys, my job. That, for me, that's good. You know, I haven't had that job for a long time, and it's very hard to get a job like that these days in UK, especially. Almost every other job requires you to work on a Saturday, which for me is not good. It's unsociable hours, and, conflicts with my time to go to church, like what I am right now. That's why I'm dressed up in suit and tie. And it's a sunny day as well. You know, it's a sunny day at the time of recording this video. It's been really cloudy for the last month or two. This is absolutely amazing. You know, for some of you guys might be crazy, thinking you're crazy. You know, it's only just sun. But let me tell you something. In UK, it's always cloudy and rainy. It makes you depressed, especially if you have some melanin in you. If you're brown, black, okay, to some degree. Well, black doesn't even exist. It's just the scales of brownness for some people. You know, there's the light brown, dark brown, something like that. You need melanin. You need sunlight. You need vitamin D and all of that. All the spectrums of the D's. You know, no homo. No homo. But for people apparently with the lighter skin color, the Caucasians, they don't need as much. They can have like, you know, half an hour, 20 minutes, and they're good for the day. But with us, no. And I need more than that, right? And lately I've been taking vitamin D because of that, before this wonderful weather during this week. And yeah, no, my mood improved a lot with that vitamin D tablets. I don't know if it's placebo, but I knew I needed my vitamin D, because I noticed for 1 week there was no sunshine. Like, how healthy is that for a person? Come on. Even for a white person, you need, everybody needs sunshine. mention as well that one day, if things stay the same, no one can guarantee, but if things stay the same, I'm planning on maybe creating business, making some money off this YouTube channel, or some remote work, and just move out of this country and earn a different currency that's higher than the local one. It's the only way these days to just get by and live comfortably, you know. Sorry, I had to put the hand up because in UK that's the way you say thank you when you're driving. So yeah, no, that's my plan in near future. Pretty soon, I don't know. UK is going down. If it doesn't change, it's guaranteed a third world country in the next 10 years. This is the face of UK. It's getting bad. Yeah, no, I think what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I think something about the job or something like that. I forgot. My mind goes so fast. That's why I gotta do these videos. It just helps a lot, really. Yeah, no, I will try and make this a regular thing. Maybe once a week. Oh yeah, that was one thing, making YouTube channel. I've started to notice, because of the hardships, you know, quite a lot of normal people like me just makes videos these days. It's crazy to notice that, because I thought I was just gonna be unique and things like that, but I can understand with the hardships that's going on in this world, you need something that to let you steam off, to just say whatever you want without any objection or judgment. Maybe later in the comment section. But it's nice to just have the flow of whatever you want to say in your heart, you just say it. It's not good to keep things inside, and I think that's one thing that I appreciate from being able to create a channel and say anything, and then connecting with other people and sharing ideas, you know. So yeah, it's nice. And also just being, you know, I've seen a couple of YouTube channels now where some people are quite lucky and fortunate enough that after one or two videos, a few videos a week later, then they end up doing well, they get recognized and getting monetized, you know. Hopefully I can do that one day, but it's okay. At least I can do is share this video, and if anybody sees it, they can relate to it. Yeah, just carry on, really. And you know, we gotta try, and one of them is doing things like this on YouTube. Yeah, hopefully I can do this quite regularly and make sure I get an audio every video. Hopefully this one's got an audio, because last time I didn't. Yeah, so next time, yeah, I'm gonna try and do this, and let me see if I can change the scenery and take the camera outside and do a video, because you know, it's nice to just change things a little bit. You want to get bored, you want to get used to all this in the car. Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure making this video. It's a catch-up video, that's why it's longer. As I said from the previous video, I tried to do it in 12 minutes because it's easier to keep track and watch it. I know some of you guys are busy, but some of you, if you have time, like I do sometimes in my work, I listen to like podcasts that goes on for hours, because I need it sometimes, you know. I can't just work in a monotonous robotic type of job without having any mind stimulation. you know. Otherwise it just go crazy. Some people can, some people don't. But anyway, if you're watching this, thank you. You know, if you got any thoughts, it'd be appreciated. Lead the charge, be the first, and say anything. Say anything. There's nothing wrong. Even if it ends up a joke, so what? That's a joke, you know. It's gonna make everybody laugh, happy. Something that we need in this place, in this earth. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go on because I'm just faffing about now. See you guys on the next video.